times, looking for hope in a hopeless world. Try and ease my mind, ease my mind. My baby's born in New York City, wrapped in a blanket, it's tattered and warm. Mama's doing the best she can, finding hope in a hopeless world.
Thank everyone for coming. Those of you who are friends, those of you who we know, and those of you who don't know. Tonight's event comes from a collaboration of different experiences. There's a lot of friends of mine who are in this industry, who are cooks and winemakers and people who spend their nights in restaurants creating hospitality, good times and foods for all you people who go out to eat in these fabulous restaurants. And there are other people who are also friends of ours who are musicians, and they make their livelihood entertaining you, whether you go to nightclubs or events or what have you. And I think that it's a unique privilege and an incredible opportunity to bring those two passions together in one kind of venue.
You know, they're going to take another side of their passions to another level and share them with you, not just keep it behind closed doors in an apartment, or if they get together in a private setting. But you know, it's a really special thing that kind of all of us, and myself, get to peek in on. I think in any creative medium, whether you're cooking, and I love to cook too. I mean, I'm not a food professional, but I know, like many of you here, I take cooking very seriously. I take music pretty seriously too. There's a flashpoint of when you decide what really was a little nugget of something you want to explore. So alive, it makes me numb. I could survive, but I don't want to. You're the ruby, and I'm the lead. Feeling heavy, am I dead? But last night, I had a dream. I saved your life. I proved my love.
A lot of you know who Mark is, and for those of you who don't, now you know that he probably cooks the best pasta in this country.
You know, Phil and I have been working on this kind of for a while now. The whole, like, the music, the food thing. There's this awesome interaction. Back in 1990, I actually moved out to Los Angeles. I wanted to be a rock star, and I was like blues and jazz.
Dude, you're still a rock star.
So, to make money while I was out there, I had to work nights in the restaurant. So I had this opportunity to go live in Italy, to work in Italy. I met a guy out there. Actually, he owns a bunch of restaurants out there. He was the guy back then. Actually, his friend owned this restaurant. It was in Bergamo, and I was like, I'm sort of tired of Los Angeles, and I would really like to go to Italy to work. What do you think? And he said, well, here's a letter. Just walk into this guy's restaurant and let him have this letter. I was like, that's it. He was like, that's it. So I left. The world is on the street and the fire in your heart is down.
But it's music has sort of been with me my whole life. There's always sort of my first concert ever was 1977 Led Zeppelin. And an amazing experience. But soon after that, my second experience was Hot Tuna. And to this day, Jorma Kaukonen is my guitar hero, along with David Bromberg. I started cooking at a very young age. I was about 13 years old, and found that I liked cooking. Food was really important when I was growing up. I grew up in an Italian-American household, and food was always really important. And I think that my mother was a pretty good cook. She had her 14, 15 dishes that she would kind of cycle through. And every now and then my dad would go out to dinner and come back and try to do something adventurous. But from there, I just found that I loved it. I found that I was actually pretty good at it.
As soon as the sun will shine, I'm gonna get my share of what's mine. And in the heart